Hi there.
It's Tim and Tammy time.
Yes, it is.
And today, we're in Phenix City, Alabama. We're at Big Pine Grove Cemetery on top of the hill with the excellent view of Uptown.
Phoenix, yeah, you said Phoenix, Alabama.
I did. In Uptown, of the beautiful view of Uptown Columbus. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. And
we love y'all.
And
we love y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna say something else, okay?
Well, that's what we usually say. You need to tell me these things in advance.
In advance. And thank you that we've crossed 5,000 subscribers.
Thank you very much.
That's what I was going to say. And I don't know who the 5,000th subscriber was because I was sound asleep in the middle of the night. But we appreciate every one of you.
This was recommended to us by one of our viewers. So here we are. And that is a beautiful view of Columbus.
That is. And I don't know how well it works. I say this all the time, y'all, but it's the truth. This little camera, it's got this tiny little screen on it. And I can see it, but not great.
Let's go to the edge of the hill.
Let me back out of that. Y'all, this cemetery is amazing. This is an old cemetery, and we're standing on top of the hill. Y'all, you just ain't gonna believe it. We're standing on top of this hill, and it just goes straight down. And this right here was Edward Ray, born in 1888, died in 1918. Oh, wow. I'm coming, but I got to do something else first. So, y'all, I run off and leave Tim. But, you know, sometimes you gotta go do things. Look at this grave. Is that one grave or two graves sunk in right there? That's Effie Mae Edwards, 1878 to 1961. Wow. And this right here is Lewis Edwards. Corps Company D, 2nd Alabama Infantry, Spanish-American War. Y'all, there ain't no dates on this, but that is SPAM War. That's the Spanish-American War. And there's no dates on that. I wonder when that was put in place. Okay. All right. I got to go follow Tim. Man, oh man, oh man. But here, we're way up here and these graves way down there. There's just something about these magnolia trees in the cemeteries. In the graveyards in Georgia, probably in Alabama too, but there's a lot of them over here in these graveyards in Georgia. You listen to what I'm saying. I am in Alabama today, y'all. I forgot for a moment. But that's the road. I'll show y'all this pothole that Tim expertly avoided coming up here in the car because it was on my side and I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lake. Woo. It is just a little bit chilly, y'all. It's been in the 80s and now today it's in the 60s. What you got?
Well, this is a little unusual. No name. Precious mother, dear father.
Ooh, wee, hole. That was a hole.
Dip right there.
That was a hole.
Precious mother
and dear father.
I don't know what that says.
And there is no name.
There's no name.
I'm just going to tell you, that indention right there is probably a grave.
Maybe.
That's probably two graves right there. Y'all, I see an O and a U. That could be our, but I can't tell anything else about it. Wow. There's something right up there in the side of the hill. Looks like a gravestone of some sort. Look at these baby graves. Yeah, this is a view, but look at these baby graves. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 right here in a row. Y'all, I keep getting in these dips. I'm probably stepping on graves. I don't mean to. There's no headstone. There's nothing. This is, I'm going to spell it. It's Ruth, I-R-B-A. Ruthirba? That's a name I've never heard. This is Traseo. And these have little headstones, but they're broken. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all, I did read this about this cemetery. In 1990, this cemetery was hit by a tornado, and it destroyed a lot of these headstones. This is Emory. I'm coming. And this just says our baby. Babies had such a high mortality rate. Y'all look, we're hiring them houses down there. We're so high. We're so high. And this cemetery, just like the one in Macon, I was telling Tim, the one in Macon, Rose Hill, is built on hills and terraces, and it's hard to walk through. This is too. Look at this. You can see all these terraces going down one little level at a time. And then there's these indentions and these strange, I don't know. These are graves that are just marked with the bricks. There's a grave there. I have no idea who that is. These baby graves right here, I think, let me get closer to that one. I think this one says, oh no, it says 1892. That one says 1892. And this one's 1889. And that one's 1907 down there, but I don't know what it is. It just interests me so much about graves. But graves just, seriously, the differences. Now this, y'all, this is a plot right here. That's brick. It's a brick wall. When my shadow's in the way. There's a brick wall and it goes all the way around. You can see indentions in there. But you don't see graves. Yeah, there's graves in there. You just don't see them.
Yeah, this is one huge cemetery.
This is amazing.
There's a whole bunch of them over the hill there.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like Rose Hill. You're just kind of going down into different levels and terraces. Look, I'm gonna try to zoom on that road over there. Maybe you can see it on there. I think I can. There's a road way over yonder. Now I'm gonna turn over this way, and I'm gonna try to do another close-up, as close-up as I can get on this camera. That's down there on the river. A lot of that.
Rope up too. You pull me up.
You might not make it if I pull you up, dear.
They probably didn't hear me say that.
Tim said he's gonna toss a rope up to me and I could pull him up. Might be kind of tough for me to pull him up, let's be honest.
You can't beat that view though.
I know, it's just amazing.
Come this way, let the rest of the stuff.
I'm coming, honey, I'm coming. Look at that. That was probably damaged from that tornado. I don't know though. They have done some work out here since the tornado. People got involved and tried to do a little bit of work out here, but this is an old cemetery. I wonder when this was established. There's a lot of 1800s out here. Ah, that was a bigger step down than I thought.
Look at that. You could be here all day long, that kind of stuff.
We could. There's a couple of fences. They're in different conditions and different stages. There was a Spanish-American soldier buried over there. Had no name. Well, it had a name, but it didn't have a date. Oh, wow. Now, see, that one is in a mess. Huh. These are Freemans. This is a U.S. Army World War I. Born 1889, died 1928. This was Millard Freeman.
Did you get the 3 flags?
Probably, but I'll get them again just for you. Now see, this is what's curious to me. You got one that's busted up over there, and then this one's fine, and this one's fine, and then this one's busted up pretty bad. It's pretty badly. And then that one is too. Y'all look, that's, first of all, look at the rock there, but you just gotta love it when there's a flower just growing right up out of the grave itself. Okay, I can't walk out over here because it's like a 2-foot drop. Oh, there's steps. Look, there's steps. Tim's going down the step shop. Yes, you do. Just look at that.
There's some baby graves right there.
Oh, there's so many baby. I'm standing up here on the hill and I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't even see all the way. Look at that sky up there, y'all. It turned out, this morning, it was so rainy and so nasty, and the temperature had dropped so dramatically.
Be careful. You start rolling down this hill, you'll never stop.
I'm watching, thank you. But I am watching.
Be like in the cartoons.
Anyway, so me and Tim, we decided we were not going to, we thought earlier this week we'd come up here on Sunday afternoon. It is Sunday. But then we decided not to. We got up and it was so nasty this morning. I believe that this is a grave right here, y'all. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. But then it turned off. Tim went out of the house. What'd you go out of the house for? He went to look for something in the barn, and when he come back in, he said, "Hey, it's nice out there. Let's go." So we got together and came. Woo, fire ant bed on the end of that one.
Fine. Thanks for recommending this to us.
Oh man, y'all ain't going down there. You know why I ain't going down there? So I'd have to climb back up here. I'm going back this way. Same way Timothy went, because Timothy's going the path of least resistance for sure. So what about that baby grave up in the corner? That looks really old.
That might be 1908.
This is a G.A. Boston plot. I don't think I'll be able to read this. In fact, y'all know what? I'm not going to be able to read that at all. Now,
More right there.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. This up here, this baby was born December 30th, it's 40, 41 or something like that, and died December 31st. And this was Ever Lurleen Jones. What do you...
Love that tree, y'all.
Here.
If there's anything that makes you think this might be a haunted cemetery right there.
Because it's got a tree?
No, because it got a tree that looks
It's like somebody
wicked.
planted. Yeah, okay, I got to go over to this one over here. It's 1917. Ah, here's another Spanish-American War. Y'all, I have seen a couple of Spanish-American wars in all the cemeteries we've gone to. But this has got, there's two here in this cemetery. And this is Eddie H. I think it says Dunn, D-O-N-E. I'm not sure. He was a corporal, 2nd Alabama Infantry, Spanish-American War. Now his dates were 1878 to 1945. And there's more of those little baby graves that don't have dates on it. This right here is like the saddest thing ever. This is the one I was coming to. This one is sad. It's got 2 full-size graves, and it's got 2 baby graves right there. And then this is, there's 6 baby graves in here. There might be one more grave right over there. I can't really be sure from up here, but 1892, 1893, 1899, that's 1899, I think. Were they twins? I don't know. Tim done found him another, he loves big trees. Tim loves trees. Now, this was a plot I was coming to. There ain't no getting in there that way. I'm just gonna tell y'all, this cemetery is amazing and beautiful and hard to walk around. Look at that wall. I don't see any marked graves in there, but I know there's graves in there. But you know, on this one, I don't see indentions in the ground. Now, there might be something over that way, well, it don't like an indention so much as it looks like gravel's on top of it. Look, a little bit of tiny gravel. coming.
Why they make knives sometimes? I thought it was 18.
No, it's 1908 to 1930 something.
Pickering.
It's not Pickens?
Pickering Shears. Pickren.
You're right.
And this one's got growth coming out of it. That's it.
This has been our adventure here in the big Pine Grove. I don't know why the sign said that. Y'all don't say that online. This is the Pine Grove Cemetery in Phenix City, Alabama. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. And
We love y'all.
I'm following Tim. That might not be the smartest thing, y'all. Sometimes he goes the wrong way. And I feel like I get lost in the desert with Moses. Most of the time, though.
I don't have a stick. I don't have a stick, so I can't be Moses.
Oh, well, I get you a stick real quick.